I'm convinced they spread the lie that somehow turning your passion into profit will make you lose passion for your passion just so that you don't get to experience the blissful joy with doing so. Like brainwashing people to think that they cannot both enjoy their work and also get paid generously for it is absolutely actually quite cruel and borderline criminal. So today in this video, I'm gonna unbrainwash you, if that is even a word, tell you exactly what you can do today or tomorrow, depending on what time of the day it is, so that you can start turning your passion into profit. These are some of the habits that help me so much turn my passion for femininity content creation to a brand where I get paid to exist, and have been doing so while traveling the past 17 months in tropical destinations all over the world. And the first thing is showing your work. And the best way to do it in this digital age is by posting content daily. The truth is, in this digital age where companies are paying billions of dollars to run ads on these platforms, the reason why that is because they understand that money follows attention. Back then, right, a lot of the attention, there was no phones to have attention towards, right? So people were paying attention to billboards and bus stop signs, but now everyone's attention is in social media, is online. So when you take advantage of that to show your work, that is how you're able to turn your passion into profit. Because I talk about the concept of getting paid to exist a lot on this channel. And the first part of getting paid to exist is first, people have to know that you exist. A lot of people are scared to even be seen, and that's what's stopping them from getting their passion to be turned into profit. So that is the first step, is showing your work. There's actually a whole book on this. It is on my TBR. I have a to be read list that is like a mile long, but it is on my list. Basically, the concept is that showing your work is the most amazing thing that you can do on your creative journey. Not only is it going to connect people that are super aligned with your work, but also it's going to attract a lot of opportunities for yourself. And in result is going to equate to dollar signs, is going to equate to attention, is going to equate to opportunities. Because when you put yourself out there, that is when people are able to see your value. Literally, your vibe attracts your tribe. So naturally, when you share your vibe online to a massive level, because remember, social media is a platform of billions of people. When you go ahead and show your work at a massive level, that is how you're able to get exposure at a massive level, and exposure leads to opportunity. If you hide your work, money can't find it. If nobody sees your work, money cannot find it. So that's the simple basic principle of turning your passion into profit, is like, stop hiding your work, start showing it on a massive level. And how you show it as a massive level, it might not be the first video, it might not even be the second video, not even the 10th video, but showing your work and showing up consistently, the freaking platform is going to reward that, okay? And I'm not saying post things that are low quality and crap, right? You might think that it is, but honestly, if you just show your work, show the process, like, you will be fine. Just do it. And also, don't be scared to show your offer daily. Don't be scared to promote your passion at all. And we'll talk a little bit more of how to release the fear of showing your work, of even selling. Now, obviously, like I said, one part of showing your work and getting yourself out there so that you can be seen is being consistent. So if you struggle with consistency, I'm actually having a whole free live masterclass. In that masterclass, I'm going to go ahead and talk about how to gain clarity on your brand, how to be consistent with your brand, and how to cash in on your brand. So it goes along the lines of exactly what I'm talking about in this video. But if you want to actually put it into deep step-by-step action, that is what I'm going to be revealing in my live masterclass. So make sure to register in the description below. All the details will be there. And the second habit to have to turn your passion into profit is know your money generating numbers. As a creative, mostly as a feminine woman, like, we could be a lot of flowy and, oh, we just want to do the artsy part and the aesthetic part and the creative part, but we don't get down to the numbers, like the things that are gonna move us forward and is actually gonna help us create a profit. That's a lot of reasons why women don't really, do well in business, is because of that reason. The women that do well in business, you can all see that they know their numbers. They know what they're supposed to be tracking every day. Are they doing a certain amount of output when it comes to their creative endeavors? So even for me, like, I have certain quotas that I want to meet for myself so that I am creating content, so that I can actually make sure it's not just that idea that I want to turn this passion into profit, but I'm putting it down to the numbers and I'm putting it to something that is actually real and solid. And that is how you solidify it, is by knowing your numbers and knowing what your money generating numbers are. Like, for example, if you're an artist and you do paintings, you have to track, hey, if I want to make $5,000 a month, how much painting paintings do I have to make or sell a month, and do the math on that. A lot of people just don't understand that it falls down to the math. When you work backwards and you say, "Well, I want to make 10K a month, I want to make 5K a month," and then you work backwards, this is how much paintings I need to do, or this is how much units I need to sell, this is how much I need to create, then that is how you can turn an idea. That's how you can turn this flowy, passion, emotion filled thing, because passion is just an emotional feeling, and you turn it into something that is solid, like money in your bank account. That is how you start it, is by understanding your numbers, understanding what is your goal, the money that you want to generate, and then work backwards and then track those money generating freaking numbers. Like every single day, I know the numbers that I need to track in order to meet my goals. And you want to do the exact same thing. I know that's kind of more masculine structure, but it's going to help you so much. And third, speaking of structure, is routines, right? And one routine that you should have is eating the frog. I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but I've actually read a book. I just went into Barnes and Nobles one day and then I picked up a book and it was like, eat the frog. I was like, what the heck? It was talking about productivity and all that stuff. I opened the dang book and it was basically saying that the number one thing for productivity that you can do is by eating the frog. And that is by doing your most hardest task basically in the beginning of the day. Personally, for me, I do all of my creative work in the beginning of the day because that is when my creative juices are flowing. And if you just think about it, like your day is not bogged down by all your tasks and decision making and all the social media, your brain is not mush, right? Because when you're about to go to bed, your brain is basically mush sometimes, like mostly if you're a busy woman. So you want to make sure that you take advantage of those creative juices that are flowing in the morning and eat the frog. And maybe the things that you avoid throughout the day is the business tasks, the admin tasks. Personally, for me, like I know that I have so many things to do throughout the day, so I make sure to do my outlining for my YouTube videos or my content creation in the beginning of the day, or writing emails, because I know that it might be something that I might be avoiding throughout the day. Make sure to eat the frog in the beginning of the day. That is going to help you so much for productivity, and therefore, if you're more productive, then you're able to go ahead and move your passion forward to create profit, because you always want to make sure that you are creating before you are consuming. Consume things throughout the day, eat meals and go through meetings and consume all this information. It's going to really wear down your creativity, so you want to take advantage of that. And habit 4 is set your top 3 and have deep work sessions. This kind of goes hand in hand. So the top 3 is something I set every day. What are the top 3 tasks that I need to complete so that I can move forward? Like personally for me, I have a little planner actually, and I write down in my planner exactly, here are the 3 things I need to do to move my purpose-driven, passion-filled business forward, to move that passion forward, to actually create profit. And within those 3 tasks, you want to make sure that you're setting dedicated focus time so that you can have no distractions and really focus and lock in on those. I promise you, if every single day you're working on your passion in a way that prioritizes money generating activities and you actually do deep work within it, you can basically reach the stars when it comes to your passion. You can make as much money as you want, you can reach as much people as you want, you can get as much opportunities as you want. But the one thing that creative people do is they don't have that much discipline, and they have a lot of the feminine flowy features and a lot of passion and emotion and feeling, which is so powerful because that's the thing that's going to keep you going. But you need to also container that to help you actually create something solid with that emotion and passion. And having a top 3 and also doing deep work within those top 3 tasks is going to help you tons with that. Number 5 is sharpen your skills every single day, but also make sure to increase your business knowledge on a daily basis. Because the truth is, if you want to turn your passion into profit, a lot of people think that it will ruin their passion because they have to implement the business part or they have to learn the business part. But in actuality, business is made to not make your life harder. It's made to actually, if you actually understand business, you actually understand systems, you understand optimization, and you start implementing it into your business, it actually can run very smoothly and pretty effortlessly and can actually give you more free time to go and work on your creativity and work on your passion and do whatever you want. But how you learn that and how you learn to optimize and how you learn to set up systems and automations and all these things that make your business run smoothly is by increasing your business knowledge. One thing that I always preach is follow the rule of 100. The rule of 100 states that if you study something for 100 hours a year, that's only 18 minutes a day, you can basically be in the top 5% in that category. It's the same thing with business. If you just dedicated 18 minutes, if you guys get anything from this video, just dedicate dedicate 18 minutes to something that you want to be a master at, or that you want to really nail down, or you want to improve in, like business or growing your passion filled business, then I highly recommend that you take that from this video, because it has changed me so much, and I know it will help you a lot with turning your passion into profit. And number 6 is brain dump often. A lot of times I feel like people get in analysis paralysis or don't take much action, and they're not productive when it comes to their passions because they are keeping it all right here. And one thing that I heard that I love, and it's actually a whole book, it's called Building a Second Brain. Actually, I actually read the book. The book is really good. The concept that it teaches in that book is that your brain is for having ideas, not for holding them. And when you build a second brain, which is basically building a second information center, then that is when you're able to actually be more creative. And not only that, but multiply your creativity through the notes that you've taken in an organized manner, which the whole book talks about. I highly recommend you do that. And by the way, if you want to read my review of that book, I actually made a whole video on that. I remember that right now. So you can click it up and watch it right here. But that's the thing, guys, is when you have it all right here, it's going to be very hard for you to create. It's going to be very hard to move your passion-filled ideas and move it forward to be actually something of substance, actually something that materializes. So again, I talk about feminine energy a lot on this channel, and that's because a lot of people get held back because they are so much in their mind, which is being overly in your masculine. But the truth is, no solution can be found in the mind. Our solutions are only found through the body. If you think about it, all the solutions that we do, we can only be made through taking action, through moving our body. And that is what feminine energy is about. It's about embodiment. So you want to get out of the mind into the body, and how the first step you can do is by writing things down and brain dumping. Brain dumping is just basically where you take a piece of paper and then you write down, let's say, for example, that you want to start a project. Like for me, I have a launch happening soon. So I just wrote down exactly the things that I need to do. Okay, this is the idea that I have. And don't try to be perfect. That's not what it is. It's a dump. So you're going to take things in your mind and you're going to dump it out. There's even, maybe you can do it on your phone, but either way, taking your ideas out of here into something material by writing it down and doing a brain dump. You can do that on a daily basis, or when you're overwhelmed or you lack clarity. That is a great habit to have. So make sure to brain dump often, because it's going to prevent overthinking and also brain fatigue, and also just losing ideas. Ideas are so valuable, and when you take those opportunities and really container it and utilize it to materialize into something amazing for your business or amazing for your content, that is sometimes the best ideas. Like the number one viral video that I made on my YouTube is actually an idea that I just wrote down and put down and brain dumped into a note on my phone, and it worked wonders. And that's because those eureka moments will really be the things. Well, first of all, they were planted in you for a reason. It is just awesome to make sure to materialize them, because sometimes those are the best ideas. And number 7 is have a self-development routine, because the truth is, a better you gets to your goals faster. When you don't work out, when you don't eat healthy, when you have vices, you are smoking, drinking, and it fogs up your brain, it fogs up your body, it slows down your brain, it slows down your body. When you take better care of yourself, you're able to think more clear, you're able to feel better about yourself, you're able to have a more positive frequency and operate at a more positive frequency. And then when you operate at a more positive frequency, you attract more positive things, you become a better creator. Personally, for me, when I'm not on my self-development routine, all of a sudden doubt creeps in, all of a sudden I don't have ideas, all of a sudden I'm burnt out. Self-development is so important. So making sure to have a routine. Do you have a routine for taking care of your body? Do you have a routine for taking care of yourself physically? Do you have a routine to go ahead and elevate your consciousness, elevate your knowledge? Do you have things that are going to decrease your stress, right? Regulate your nervous system. This is all part of developing yourself and self-development. That helps me is also eating energizing foods. When you eat energizing foods, it's going to give you that clarity, think about better ideas, and not be so sluggish, because your energy is your currency. And if your energy is constantly bogged down, or is constantly low, and it's constantly at a state which doesn't allow you to be productive, it doesn't allow you to create ideas, it doesn't allow you to do work, turn your passion into something material, then it's going to be very hard for you to turn your passion into profit. That's why I love talking about building a brand, because it's not just building a brand, it's literally also about like showing up as your best self so that you can spread a message at your best self. You want to look at your diet, you want to look at your fitness, you want to look at your life. Is your routine energizing you, making you better? And number 8, this helped me so much, and that's utilizing accountability. Forbes literally said that accountability alone can increase your chances to success by 95%. 95%. Guys, there's not much things that can increase your chances of success success by 95%. No laptop, no AI, no nothing. Like, there's not a lot of things. Just the fact that accountability alone can basically guarantee your success by 95% is game changing to me. So one thing that you can do is check in with the group every single week, whether that comes to your goals, whether that comes to the goals of you turning your passion into profit, and maybe even a circle that is more like-minded that's going to actually help you or encourage you or inspire you or give you some ideas that you can go ahead and actually move forward on that goal of turning your passion into profit. And I know the power of accountability, and when I found out that statistic, I literally created a whole women's accountability and brand growth group, and in there I literally am helping, encouraging, and supporting women so that they can master their creator habits, so that they can be consistent, they can go ahead and have more clarity, also cash in on their brand. So if you're interested in joining, I would love to see you on the inside. We have weekly meetings, we are talking in our Discord group, and there's a whole bunch of creator courses in there. So I would love to see you on the inside. You can go ahead and check out the details in the description, and I would love to support you further on your creator journey. And the next thing is nervous system regulation, because the thing about why people have such a tough time with turning their passion into profit and why they think that it's going to ruin it is because they have a negative relationship with not only business, but also the correlation between business and also their passion. It definitely is different. With your passion, you could just do whatever you want, whenever you want to do it. But the truth is, if you have a gift, right, and you are great at something, I believe that you are great at it for a reason. It's for you to share. And at the end of the day, we live in a world where when you provide values to others, they can give you value in terms of monetary value. So understanding the art of selling and understanding that, hey, if you do have like apprehensions about selling and all that stuff, nervous system regulation is going to help you so much. If you have doubts about your business, if you have fears about it, if you're not feeling confident in it, nervous system regulation is going to bring you back to that equilibrium where you have an actual good relationship with it. So whenever that negative feeling is tensing up inside of you, it can be released, and all of a sudden you're not going to associate your passion, you're not going to associate your business with that feeling anymore. And that's what nervous system regulation is going to do for you. You're like, Olivia, how do I even do nervous system regulation? There's 3 simple things. There's actually a whole plethora of things you can do to regulate your nervous system, but I'm going to give you 3 things. God gave us our voice to sing, God gave us our lungs to breathe, and God gave us our limbs to dance. And those are 3 simple ways that you can go ahead and regulate your nervous system, get out of your mind, get into your body, and really be in the present moment. Because like I said, our solutions are not going to be found in the mind. They're going to be found through the body, and nervous system regulation is going to help you with that. But not only that, start creating a positive relationship with your passion filled business. And habit number 10, which I truly did leave the best for last, is create a bigger vision and visualize every single day. What I think people don't do enough is that they do not have a vision for their business. They do not have a vision, honestly, any goal in their life. And I could say that because I used to be that way. And that is why I was undisciplined. And that's why I was unmotivated. That's why I wasn't consistent. It's because my vision wasn't big enough. It wasn't deep enough. So I encourage you to have a bigger vision. Is it to help people in a certain way? Is it to help your family? Is it to help the world? The bigger that it is, the more motivation you're going to have, the more consistent you're going to be. You're not really going to have to even rely on motivation because you're just going to do the dang thing because your soul is so tied with it. It's so like drawn to it. You're just going to feel weird not doing it because you feel it at such a core level. So that's what I would say is make your vision bigger. And I would say start thinking bigger sooner. I think people don't think big enough because I think that a lot of people were raised thinking that like, oh, you don't need to think about that. You don't need to have all that. You don't need to have all the money. You don't need to have all this. But the truth is, guys, if you want to be a multimillionaire, if you even want to be a billionaire, shoot, freaking say it. Okay, freaking say it. Don't say it with shame, but also you don't want to share it with people that are small-minded. Don't share it with people that are small-minded. Don't make that stop you. Go ahead and think big and think bigger sooner, but also have a great vision for your passion-led business, how you're going to turn that passion into profit, and what's that's going to not only do for yourself, but is also going to maybe do for the people around you, but maybe even what it's going to do for the world, or maybe what it's going to do for your community. When you start thinking in that way and thinking, wow, this is not just my passion, this is something bigger, that is what's going to pull you not only to execute and be consistent, but also turn that passion into something that impacts people at a high level. And when you impact people and provide value at a high level, that is when you get rewarded at a high level, and you get rewarded in monetary value in a high level, and ultimately turn it into generous profits. Let me know in the comments what is the number one takeaway that you got from this video and a habit you want to start implementing in your life so that you can start getting on the path of turning your passion into profit. And again, like I said, I'm having a whole masterclass on how to get paid to exist. So again, all of the details are going to be in the description. Make sure to register because spots are limited. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love creating this. I love talking about this. Make sure to subscribe and like, and also turn post notifications on because I post videos like this every single day on how you can utilize your creativity, femininity, and healthy habits to attract your dream life. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.